Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Tournament Arc, an Oregon State University anime show. In today's episode we'll be talking about Shiki. Our story begins with 15-year-old Megumi Shimizu, who dreamed of a glamorous life in the big city. However, her unexpected death in the quiet village of Sotoba marks the beginning of what appears to be a ferocious epidemic that turns a hot summer into a season of blood and terror. A young doctor named Toshio Ozaki begins to doubt the nature of the disease and comes to understand that to discover the truth, he must abandon his humanity. Meanwhile, Natsuno Yuki, an antisocial youth from the city, is haunted by the sudden death of Megumi and must realize the pain of friendship in the face of his own tragedy. Toshio and Natsuno form an unlikely pair as they work together to save Sotoba before it transforms into a ghost town of vampires. But before we talk about any of the show, I want to introduce probably my personal favorite guest, Angel McNabb Lyons. Woo! The crowd goes wild. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so good.
Yeah.
How's your day been?
Oh my gosh, it's been so eventful.
Are you ready to talk about probably one of the most interesting horror shows
I am so ready.
I have ever seen? So I'd like to let everybody know that Angel and I have known each other for quite a while.
Quite a while, yeah.
Our friendship blossomed in Japanese class.
Yes.
We've been through all the cringe, all the cosplay.
Oh my gosh, all the sorts and whimsical times.
It was a wild 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
And somehow we've made it out strong.
Yeah, and now we're here.
And now we're here, full circle.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Full circle. So I'm super excited to talk about this show. I think this is one of the most interesting horror shows because it doesn't necessarily focus on the vampires of the show itself. It mostly focuses on what the cause and effect.
Yeah.
Kind of. So let's talk about Megumi. Our main character, our lovely 15-year-old materialistic Barbie girl.
Yeah. Want to be model fashionista.
I mean, didn't we all when we were 15?
Of course.
Some of us still do. If anyone is looking for
Me, now I'm
feel free to
powerlifting.
contact
Let's
me.
go. No.
So what do you think of Megumi?
When I first saw her, I was not a big fan of her, of course.
Really?
Because she's that kind of
I loved her from
cookie cutter, like teen in love.
Right.
That's the thing. And, but she also encaptures kind of the small town aspect.
Yeah.
And how you want to stand out any chance you get.
Yeah, she very much is like, everyone in this town needs to get it together.
Yeah.
And
I think
let me
one
go.
time she mentions the town being drab.
Yeah.
And just so unfashionable. Everyone's
Everyone
boring.
wears drab clothing. They make fun
Yeah.
of me if I dress up.
Yeah.
Which
and then
is like
she's got
me
her,
every
like,
time I
pearls.
go over to like my family's house and I'm wearing nice clothes, they're like, what's the occasion?
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
gosh.
me. I'm the occasion, Mom.
Put a bow on your head. I'm the present.
I'm the present. Merry Christmas, happy birthday. You get a renewed subscription of me.
Oh my gosh, no.
So she's like, yeah, she's a very materialistic kind of
Yeah.
character. She has big dreams, but I want to talk about her crush on Natsuno and how she literally hides in the bushes
With her letter that she rewrites.
with her pre-written letter.
She's like, oh, notice me, notice me, notice me. I'm gonna hide in your bushes and I'm gonna wait for you to somehow notice me. But he purposely avoids her.
Yeah.
He sees her as that like annoying little sister that follows around.
Yeah.
And he like purposely avoids her all the time.
And then I remember there's a part in like the first episode where she's like, he looked at me.
But isn't
Which
that
is
all of
so
us?
like that's such a 15-year-old thing.
Isn't that all of us when like your crush looks at you and you're like, oh, you finally noticed me?
Who? Moi? What?
You noticed me? But like he takes an interest in her when she mentions she wants to get out of the small village
Right.
and back to the city.
Which is a poor timing that she mentions that right before
Yeah,
her tragic death. What can you do?
I know.
Because when you're just like hitting on like a cute guy and then you go to scream at the top of a mountain in frustration and then you
Yeah.
die. Haven't we all experienced that?
Well, obviously, I avoid death as much as
Right.
possible.
I mean, I've definitely been at the on top of a mountain screaming part. but-
Alone.
Yeah.
No, I have to travel in a pack. I'm not going anywhere
A pack
alone.
of screaming people.
Yeah, we're all marching up the mountain.
Yeah. So Natsuno is a very like how would you describe Natsuno?
The dream boy of many angsty little girls who want.
I feel like he's the personification of 15-year-old angst.
True.
Like he's
true.
Just very much like, oh, my parents don't understand me.
They moved me out to a small town, and now I'm stuck here with these people.
These poor people.
So I'm not gonna make any friends.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like.
Do you think he wants to like not make friends just because he needs to keep up that image, or like?
Honestly,
I mean, he has like one friend, kind of, but that doesn't end very well, does it?
Oh, well, he gets more later on after that one friend. But yeah, I think it's a sign of rebellion to show his mother that I'm not happy in this place. I want to change. I don't want to be here anymore. So I'm going to make it as hard as possible on myself and you.
Yeah.
So
again, the personification of teen angst.
Oh yeah.
You're not my real mom.
Oh yeah.
But like you are, but like you're not my real mom.
Or like the one kid in class who's like, I'm all mysterious and everybody wants to get to know you.
Anybody because I want mystery. But you're just a jerk.
True.
Like you're just a jerk. You're not mysterious. You're just rude.
Yeah. Cause Megumi tries so many times to be friends with him.
Poor thing.
But he's always just like pushing her off to the side and is like, no, I don't want to be your friend. You're weird.
Which is rude.
Yeah.
So, speaking of strange and not rude, but just like strange characters, I want to talk about Suniko, our favorite haunted child.
I love her.
I'm gonna let you describe Suniko because
Okay.
I think you have the best way of describing.
So Suniko,
her essence.
her essence. She's a really curious character. Ever since like her origin story of she lived in this lavish family in a mansion until one day a foreigner comes along, and originally her sisters were scared because it's like this unknown person. You don't know really who they are, what they believe. So, but instantly she takes interest in them and they become friends. But this is what started her being a Shiki, because before he left, he bit her on the neck and she became who she is now. But in doing so, she's trapped in a 10-year-old body.
Yeah.
So she lives out for like hundreds of years, and the only thing that keeps her company is books, and she kind of takes interest in this writer that brings her to the small village that she is in now.
Which I think she's such an incredibly, I mean, she's very creepy, but because she is a vampire and that's kind of like her whole deal, but she's incredibly intelligent. She has this whole, when she's talking to her favorite writer, she talks all about how, yes, death is terrible, but it makes us all equal in the end.
Yeah.
Like what do you think death makes us equal in the end? Do you think it provides balance of any sort?
I think so, because it's all something that we all have to face.
Right.
And then our mind will kind of create an idea of what will be in the end. And it's all that unknown aspect that we don't know is quite there. We don't know what's waiting for us.
Right, I think death is like, it makes life worth living.
Yeah.
To have death. But on that absolutely happy note, I think it's time for a quick break. But be sure to stay tuned, because when we come back, there will be a more in-depth look at the anime as well as a returning favorite of the show. So stick around.
knowing your strengths and what you love to do should be the path to figuring out what you will do.
Simply put, this is a show made by college students for college students.
Okay. I got a stick figure. Cowboy. Cowboy's right. Cowboy's correct.
Maybe they'll decide to treat you instead. It'll be a comeback kid. Oh, that's two. Yeet!
Welcome back to Tournament Arc. I think it's always important to take a closer look at the anime we talk about on this show. And I mean actually showing in-depth clips from the anime with sound unheard of. Today, we will change that. We will be looking at 2 clips from the show, complete with sound, and then talking about what happens in each section. Before we do, I would like to mention that this is an Untitled Anime Review segment.
Gaara's defenses just by dropping a couple of pounds of weight?
All right, now go! Yes, sir!
All right, let's look at some clips.
So stupid. So stupid. They're all so stupid. They're backwoods hicks in a backwoods village, and they're too stupid to even be embarrassed about it. That house is not weird. This village is what's weird. They laugh at me if I get dressed up to run an errand, but they're the ones who look like pathetic slobs. I hate this stupid village. I hate it. Hate it! Someone's watching me. Someone's watching me. I can feel it. This is good. I'll show them I'm not like the others. Maybe if I show them I can walk like a model. Ow, that really hurt.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
I think that is basically a prime example of just Megumi's character.
Yeah.
In general. Everyone here is drab.
Well, you can also see from like a 15-year-old experience the adult world. We all have that embarrassing parent that we have who's just, we're like, oh my gosh, how can you keep embarrassing yourself like this? How do you not see how you're dressing in public? You're embarrassing me. So that's like her whole perspective.
Yeah, except this time it's not just a parent, it's the whole village.
The whole village.
The
It's
whole
just like,
village.
And I just feel bad.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
like,
think it's interesting, and I think we should point out the fact that there's that very creepy moment when she realizes someone's watching her, and it's the world's creepiest eyes, and she's like, oh no, this is good.
This is my moment.
It's not like, ooh, this is weird, somebody's watching me. She's like, it's my time to shine.
But she thirsts for someone to like watch her and pay attention to her, because everyone's like, oh, why are you dressing up like that? Like, oh.
Yeah.
And
Which,
then,
first of all, let the girl live.
I know.
Let her dress up to go get groceries
Let
and
her
go stock up boys.
Let her wear her like spiked open toe shoes. Let her
I
do
need
her.
those shoes, I think.
I don't.
I do.
Oh my gosh, I wanted that in middle school, but not now.
I mean, it would have been great in 2012.
Give me my sweaters. But we all have that moment where we're trying to impress someone and put on like our best foot forward, but then our foot falls into a puddle or we get sprained.
Yeah, and I think we should take a look at the next clip to see what happens.
Yes, let's do.
Shimizu.
Oh man, they're already asleep. Guess I'll have to ask Dad to help me with my homework.
It was just Howie.
Yuki. Hi, Yuki.
Okay, no. Absolutely not ever, never. No. I hate it so much.
I love it. Give me more.
hate it.
Give me more. I want more scares. I remember first watching that and just getting like complete heebie-jeebies because she's stalking him again, but it's more like of the supernatural level now.
Right.
Because she's supposed to be dead. She's supposed to be like totally wiped off the
has
board.
returned, and she's not letting me sleep, and I'm just watching the show. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate that is all my childhood fears packaged so sweetly into one single moment.
My first thought when I saw them like sitting on the forest and seeing them, I'm like, oh, that's what my cats look like at night. When I just wake up and they're both sitting there just like eyes glowing in the dark.
I think the fact that is like your first thought, I think that says a lot about who you are as a person. But
I love me some horror movies.
Yeah, but it looks like we're all out of clips, so let's move on to something else. But before we do, let's take a quick break and prepare for a returning favorite. So stick around. Thanks for sticking around for more Tournament Arc. I know I've been teasing a returning favorite, but what could it be? Coming back from the first season with a brand new name is our drawing game Training Arc. We will each be taking a full 60 seconds to collaborate on drawing this image here. It's fairly simple, and at the end of the drawing period, we will be showing how closely we compare or don't to the original artist's work. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Set.
Oh gosh.
Go.
I can't even see it.
While Angel's doing this, I would like to point out that Angel is an actual artist. She does many good things.
Many good things.
She does graphic design.
I'm trying to capture like the moodiness.
She's capturing the vibe, the essence of Natsuno's angst.
Gotta get that like strong jawline.
You got about 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, this is a lot longer than I expected.
10 seconds. 15, actually. I can count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. What do you have?
This makes me sad.
What do you have?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is it
well,
even,
I
like-
mean, it's good. It's good, but
Oh my god.
but
Not my best. Not my best. Oh my
So.
gosh.
You tried. You really tried.
Oh, I did.
So, guess it's my turn.
Let's
Someone
see.
who does not do the art. It does not do the art. So, actually, we're not doing that because I can't draw. That's how bad it is. But wow,
Oh my gosh.
this is
It looks like an alien.
he looks like a cat.
You know, I really like cats.
That's yeah. You
Also, I can't see
definitely-
that well.
So I don't think we did too badly.
No.
I mean, he just looks like a cat. But when we return, we'll be talking about a different related show in our segment Drop or Watch. So stick around to hear about that.
Knowing your strengths and what you love to do should be the path to figuring out what you will do.
Simply put, this is a show made by college students for college students.
Okay. I got a stick figure. Cowboy. Cowboy's right. Cowboy's correct.
Maybe told us not to shoot you instead. It'll be a comeback kid. Oh, that's two. Yeet!
And we're back with some more tournament arc. Let's jump right into our next section, Drop or Watch. All right, keeping with the ongoing theme of vampires, this episode's Drop or Watch is a show called Holy Night. Holy Night is the story of a young male vampire slayer who reluctantly falls in love with a beautiful female vampire exchange student and their personal struggles to avoid their bloody, predestined conflict. So, it's a lot to talk about in one show. In episode 1, we have the introduction of our main characters, and basically the vampire, whose name is Lilith, she makes a very strange request of our young male protagonist. She tells him that in order to restore her order, she must have a child with him because let me finish. Let me finish. I see your face and I need you to let me finish.
Okay.
Because he is the last descendant of a long line of vampire slayers. And so basically the first episode is him figuring out that he's, a vampire slayer, realizing she's a vampire, and just them trying to it's her trying to convince him to, get sexy.
So she
get it
didn't
on.
just go up to him and be like, I need to have a baby with you.
No, she did.
Oh.
She did. She was like, hey,
No.
I know I don't know you, but you know what sounds like a great idea? Having a child together at age 15.
15?
Yeah, they're like 15.
I mean, of course, it's like an exchange
It's a
student.
very fan servicey show. There's
Yeah.
other female characters. I don't think I need to describe them for you to figure out.
No, I can kind of get the anime tropes of
The anime jokes.
The-
So, do you normally watch shows like that?
Not quite.
No,
No.
not your cup of tea.
No, you know my cup of tea comes with like a whole bunch of gore and
It
blood.
comes with a lot more blood and a lot less sex.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot. Oh, no.
No. I mean, to be fair, it is a vampire show, and there is murder in the beginning because the vampires kill her parents, or the vampire slayers kill her parents.
Oh, okay.
So,
I would say if that's kind of the show you lean towards.
yeah.
Kind of like
It's-
the women, and you have that kind of like forbidden love. Definitely go for it.
Yeah.
But for me, as a person who's like the future diary and kind of the more psychological stuff,
Right.
and less kind of portrayal of women.
Yeah. What is your favorite horror anime outside of like Shiki?
Outside of it definitely has to be like Future Diary.
Future Diary.
Because it's super cool that everyone's connected by their phones that have been kind of, I don't know, possessed. But based on where they are in this kind of tournament for death and like survival, each phone has a different skill. So one girl who's a yandere, her phone tells her what's going to happen to the person she likes who is also participating in this game. So she gets updates on this person's over here, they're trying to like get him and all the sorts of
she's
stuff.
trying to like protect him.
But at the same time, only one person can win, and they're both participating in this game to the
Oh,
death.
it's like a Katniss Peta kind of Hunger
Kind
Games
of,
situation.
yeah, but it's like with God or like a greater power.
Oh, okay.
So they're
like supernatural. Hunger
supernatural,
Games.
and there's like other people who are trying to find them and kill them so they can be the winner.
Okay. Do you think technology like that would ever be available in the real world? Would you want that kind of technology?
No. I've
Would
watched
you
too
not
much
want
like Black
instant
Mirror.
murder?
No.
No,
I watch
okay.
too much Black Mirror stuff and like weird things like that. So I don't want technology where I get updates on whoever my soulmate might be or so and so. I don't want.
Would you even want to know, like, I don't think you'd even want to know your soulmate.
Oh, I do at this point.
You
Oh my
do?
gosh, I do.
Well, I guess we'll just have to leave it on that note. Angel's looking for her soulmate if anybody is available. Please feel free to contact her. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Tournament Arc. Be sure to check out KBVR's YouTube page for past episodes, as well as our other produced shows like Locals Live and The Challenger, which I heard this episode's going to be full of shenanigans and hilarity, so I think you need to watch it. But until then, it's on to the next round. It is a tournament arc after all. Good night, everybody.